Good morning to all. I myself, Professor Vinay Nimbalkar, Principal of Sandipani Technical Campus, Latur. Today, my dear friends, we are going to talk about interpersonal communication skill and self-development of proficiency in English. I know many of you are having fear about the communication. Because of lack of communication, there are so many who are going to lose their jobs. I'm coming directly to the jobs because in engineering section in 8th semester, people have to face the interview to get the job, and that job of high quality, high pay, high perks. But for that purpose, what we people have done in 8th semester, that is to be told in a well-mannered way to the HR people who are there in front of us. So what I wanted to say here, just okay, we will go for slide number 1. Right. So here you can see there is a guy who is having so many problems about the communication, and here is a guy who is seated in front, who has sat in front of PC. And then one thing is to be remembered by all of us. We people do talk in Marathi. Then at the time we people use our grammatic sense according to our choice, so that the people can understand what you want to say. In the same thing, here in way of communication as far as English is concerned, 5Ws are very important. Who is going to talk? What is going to be talked? In which way, what way you are going to talk? To whom you are talking? And what is the effect when you are going to share your views with others? So when you are going to matter all those things, the things will be very easy. And this is called as little bit fearless communication. Fearless means what? Fearless means there should not be any break when you are going to speak as far as the group is concerned. So that is called as the pace of communication. My dear friends, the pace of communication is nothing but the way in which you are going to talk with the people. Whether it is a speedy pace, whether it is a medium pace, whether it is a slow pace, the pace doesn't make any difference. The difference is nothing but how you are going to deliver yourself in front of the crowd, in front of an individual, in front of group. And for that purpose, what is needed? Needed is vocabulary. What is vocabulary? It is nothing but the storing of words. You should have a more number of words in your treasury. Then definitely you will feel free when you are going to talk with the others. So when speaking skills are concerned, what is important? Vocabulary, then 5Ws and 1H. What is 1H? How and how much is to be spoken. As you know, there are some of your friends who talk unnecessarily more. When they come to you people, you say that, "Re, nako, he is going to bore us." So at that time, along with 5W, then how we people are going to share our views with others. That is very important. So this slide shows 5Ws and 1H. Now again you will see how to be there in front of the crowd. So consider you are here and you are having so many questions which are there in your brain. What does it indicate? It indicates that you are a confused personality. Why? Because whatever the knowledge I am having, it is not possible for me to share amongst all. Here the question of communication skill comes into the picture. There should not be any fear as far as you people are concerned, because you know your past 12th, your past 7th semesters, and then you have written the papers, you have got the marks, then you write in a beautiful way. Only point is that when there is a need of given something to the others, at that time you people get confused. Why you people are going to get confused? The point is that there is a fear what people will say, there is a fear of what students will say, what will happen to my image if I'm not going to talk in a proper way, people will laugh at me. Forget about that. Every time we people have to forget about those things. Unless and until we forget what others are going to say about us, then and then one will become bored. Otherwise, the point is that always we will be under pressure, always will be in a zone of trouble, and there is no possibility of any improvement. So here, along with this, again I have given one picture, the personality of the preacher. What is my preacher? The preacher is nothing but a Christian guru, a Christian saint who confess, or the people who come to him, then he confess to the people who are in their custody. So the preacher, and why the preacher is there? Because preacher is the guy who talks in a beautiful way. He talks with the help of related to the questions. He gives the answer related to the questions, and those answers are in a limited way. So because of that, the personality of preacher is coming into the picture. And here we people are. So see, here I myself, and here preacher is there. So you have to dialogue with the preacher in such a way that what are your questions? If you are not in mood, or if you are having fear in mind to ask the questions, definitely how preacher is going to understand. So the point is that to have a proper understanding uh, between you and preacher, your dialogue sense must be classic. So here, this is one question, second, third, fourth. Again, you will see here there are 5 W's and 1 H. Always they are mounting in your head. So point is that unless and until you people are going to have uh, fearless character, then and then things will improve. तो कधी घाबरायचं नाही. आता मी थोडंसं मराठीमध्ये पण येतो. मराठीमध्ये का बोलतोय, कारण बरेचशी मुलं 7th आपली मराठी मीडियमची आहेत, तर कधी कधी सांगायला त्यांना प्रॉब्लेम होतो. सो डोंट वरी. And let me tell you one thing frankly, the way in which I came in Marathi, depending upon same thing you have to do when you are going to have some problem. So definitely you have to speak 1 or 2 sentences in Marathi, and again you come to your English language. There is no any fear, because people will say that he has started in English and he has come in Marathi, because there will be the break. Sometimes you are going to forget the vocabulary which is going to be required at their place. Okay, then come to Marathi, have 2 sentences, and again you go to English, because you have to keep the pace of communication in a fantastic way. So again, what is important? Already we have discussed 5 W's and 1 H. Then how to put our views in front of the people, because the way in which we are going to speak, it should be understood, it should be thoughtful, it should be meaningful, and it should be useful. See what I have said. What we are going to say is thoughtful, meaningful, useful, and that should be study oriented. So the point is that here, this for that purpose, 7 C's are coming to the picture. So here is the picture. You people are facing an interview. At that time, how you people are going to tell about yourself, that is very important. So 7 C's, what does it indicate? One, first is concise. Concise means absolutely to the point. Concise means absolutely to the point. Then complete. Whatever you are going to talk, that should be the complete, because half the sentence you have talked, and then you have taken the break, and half the sentence you are talking from any other topic, then definitely there is going to be a mismatch. So whatever you are going to talk, that should be synchronized along with body language and along with your facial expressions. So talk in a perfect way, talk in a complete way, and then concrete. Concrete means, as you know, there is a support. सपोर्ट म्हणजे काय? सिमेंट कॉन्क्रीटचा सपोर्ट असतो, तो अतिशय भक्कम असतो. त्यामुळं जे आपण काय बोलायचं आहे, दॅट शुड बी इन अ फर्म वे, दॅट शुड बी टू द पॉइंट, दॅट शुड बी ट्रू. सो दॅट इज कॉल्ड एज द कॉन्क्रीट वे. Then clear. See, now I am talking with proper space, proper communication, and clear. So language should be proper. There should not be no whums and harms when you are going to share your views along with each everybody. Okay, speak less. That doesn't make any difference. But the point is that you have to be very clear as far as your dialogue strategy is concerned. What is dialogue strategy? When you are going to speak with somebody, at that time, it should be carefully heard by the guy who is sitting opposite to you. He should listen you very clearly. That is nothing but the clarity of your communication with other guys. See, here if you are going to talk with this guy, it is nothing but you are talking in between. And simultaneously, if you are going to talk with so many guys, at that time you are going to talk amongst the people. So this is very important. There is few things you have to improve yourself, and it creates your impression as far as the people are concerned. So these are the forces. Now again I am coming to the next C, that is consideration. What is consideration? The consideration is important to this point. The way in which you are going to talk, the way in which you are going to put up your points, the way in which you are going to give the answers, at that time you should have some consideration. It doesn't mean that you have to bluff, you have to go in a false way, but whatever you are going to say, that is to be concrete way, that is to be in a complete way. But at that time, the consideration is very important, because every time we people say, even if we people are true, at that time we people start from consider this is a thing, consider this is the problem. We know the problem, but the for surety, always people say that the consideration is important. Consideration is nothing but a looping around your answer. Remember, looping around your answer. That is the consideration. Then the current means now. Current means now the situation which is rising right now. Depending upon that, you have to speak. आत्ता जे काय चाललेलं आहे किंवा जो क्वेश्चन तुम्हाला विचारलेला आहे त्याच्यावर आत्ताच्या परिस्थितीमध्ये उत्तर देणं बरोबर आहे. So remember, this is very important. The current is nothing but the things which are running right now. The things which are running right now when you are in the chair and you are giving some answers to the other guys. That is nothing but current. Then courteous. Courteous. So it means that whether you are having respect, whether you are having a proper tone, whether your body language is proper, whether your facial expression is proper. So all those things when going to combine, at that time the question comes in terms of courteous. Again here one more C is hidden, that is called as curious. You must be curious. Curious म्हणजे काय? चौकस. एखाद्या प्रश्नाबद्दल आपण चौकस असणं फार गरजेचं आहे. त्यामुळे ह्या सगळ्या ज्या गोष्टी आहेत, तर ह्या गोष्टी मिळून आल्या, definitely you will improve your communication. And for that purpose need a practice, where you are going to do the practice amongst your friend, in the house, along with the people, in the class, along with professor. So all those things are very important. Have a communication in a proper way. No need to worry about that. You will be one of the best personalities after practicing 1 or 2 years. Okay. Now every time we people say that smart, he is smart, she is smart, everybody is smart, I am not that much smart. This because every time you people cannot compare you people along with the other guys, because see, this slide is indication that discipline. So discipline, just I am matching the toes of both. See, the toes are matching. This is nothing but the 100% discipline is there. Why I am giving examples? Unless and until you are disciplined in your life, the things will not change. Because once you are 10, I will be there at 10 o'clock. You have to be there 10 o'clock perfectly. Sometimes you have to be there 5 minutes before 10 o'clock. So it indicates discipline, and it indicates you are very time punctual. Because punctuality sometimes give more advantage over your knowledge. So every time you people have to consider that you are more disciplined person compared to the other. So smart. So smart is nothing but S is specific. इसका मतलब you people are perfect personality. You people are defining yourself in a perfect way. That is specific. M is measurable. Measurable, it means that you are countable. You are countable. Again, it means that you are going to be considerable at high level as far as your knowledge and communication is concerned. So be specific to the point. Be measurable. It should be by others, or you have to be measured by yourself. मी कसा आहे, माझं काय चूक आहे, माझं काय बरोबर आहे, हे ज्यावेळेला तुम्हाला समजेल, at that time you will be considered that you are measurable. Aggressive. Aggressive means the way in which you are giving your answers. At that time, your tone, body language, facial expressions, and voice modulation. In which way you are giving the answers, that is nothing but your aggressiveness. Aggressiveness म्हणजे काय? थोडंसं धाडस. पण आपण काय करतो, कधी कधी वेडं धाडस करतो. जे मला येते ते मी मोठमोठ्याने सांगायला जातो, and there we people do the mistake. Aggressive म्हणजे the things which you know in a proper way, and those things are to be put up with little bit pacey mode, and with clarity, and with proper grammatic sense to the people. That is nothing but the aggressiveness. Unnecessary, if you are going to create the aggressiveness, it considered as one of the adamant personality. I asked the question, but he is not. He is giving the answer and he is not listening to anybody. So the aggressiveness it should be controlled one, and this comes as far as experience comes into the picture. It is not 1 day or 2 days uh, behavior. It comes as you will face so many people in your life. Then the aggressive to whom how to be talked, that is called as the aggressiveness. Then realistic. No need to focus on this. Realistic. Realistic means whatever you know, it is to be told in a true sense. You know something and you are pretending that I know better than this. This is not good because the people who are sitting opposite to you, they are smarter than you. So if you are smart, then the people are smarter than you. That is to be always keep in mind. Keep the realistic तरी एक्सक्यूज मी आय डोंट असं तुम्ही प्रामाणिकपणे जरी विचारलं तरी सुद्धा चालू शकतो. If you don't pretend in front of anybody that you know all the things, there is nobody in this world that he or she knows all the words. Even the people who are sitting in front of you, they might be also not knowing all the things. So be real, what you are. Then your reflection should come. Your reflection should come in front of them. So that's very important. That is realistic and time bound. If you have been given 7 minutes, 8 minutes for the interview, and suppose if you are going to face four questions, at that time, any question, for any question, you have to give the answer with help of 2 minutes also. So 2 minutes are very important. Don't drag the answers. Suppose if you have been asked the question number one, and if you are dragging up to 6 minutes, 7 minutes, it indicates that you are not punctual and you don't know how to be answered to any particular question. Again, it comes as the situation. So it indicates that you are not going to act according to the situation. So see, there are very small tips. Those small tips are to be considered and things to be changed. ठीक है? Now the next slide. Next slide. One moment. Okay. So this is this is the very important slide. See, in everybody feels that I should be on the top of the table, but to reach at the top of the table, it is not that much easy. A person who is truly motivated will find the discipline to complete the task. Now, what is important to reach at these points? So to reach at this point, see here if you are at the bottom, then you have to climb this. Sometimes steps will be there, sometimes you are not going to the steps. At that time, how you are going to cross the steps, that is very important. And then this is nothing but the SWOT analysis. What is SWOT? Strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats. So here, when you are going from this point to this point, you should have an ambition that okay, I am going to reach the point at this point definitely. So this is your strong point. So if you are feeling that it is not possible for me, आता मला चढता येणार नाही, मी काय जाणार नाही आहे, कसं चढायचं, असे जर तुमच्या मनात प्रश्न आले, तर दॅट इज युअर वीकनेस. त्यानंतर रस्ता कसा असू दे, द पाथ इज गोइंग टू बी like anyway, but I want to go through this path and I have to reach at the top. So here what you are doing, you are finding an opportunity. And then suppose you are here along with your friends and the friend is saying that there is no need to go at the top, you will fall down from the top. So those are the threats you are getting from your friends. So for anything in life, in study, wherever you go, those things will chase you always. So you have to identify your strength, you have to identify your weakness, you have to identify your opportunities, as well as there are going to be threats. So let me give one example here. Suppose you are now carrying the engineering exam for 8 semesters. So during first, second semester, you are suppose you are topped in the college. So that is nothing but your strength. And after that, students will say that, "Hey, it is better to take the part in other activities." And if you are stubborn, no, no, I want to only be specific about the study. So that is not the case. Your personality should be in 360 degree. 360 म्हणजे मला काय म्हणायचं की 360 मध्ये तुम्हाला अभ्यासाबरोबर सगळ्या गोष्टी आल्या पाहिजे. पण इथं ज्या वेळेला तुम्ही ऍडमेंट राहता मला अभ्यास करायचा आहे, म्हणजेच तुमचा काय झालं, हा विकनेस झाला. असे विकनेस आपल्याला नको आहेत की जे आपल्या पर्सनॅलिटीला पण इम्प्रूव्ह करतील. आणि त्याच वेळेला इफ युअर फ्रेंड्स ग्रॅब दॅट ऑपॉर्च्युनिटी, you have said no and your friends have grabbed that opportunity, then they will go at somewhere else even if they will be having less mark. But if they have done something extra, then definitely they will be having more chance to get the job. So here, be opportunistic always. Always be opportunistic. So there will be the challenges, there will be the calling from the people, there will be some negative motivation from anybody. So always you have to consider where I have to reach. Because of that, this slide I have taken purposefully. So, and you are alone here, remember, you are alone here. So alone you have to reach, and so for that purpose you have to cross the obstacles, hurdles of threats. See, in our life, there are so many people who say that he करू नको, ते करू नको, कशाला पाहिजे, काय पाहिजे. And these are the threats which have been uh, produced by your friends, people, parents, then sometimes relatives also. So at that time, you have to be very bold. You have to be very firm as far as yourself. You have to depend on your capabilities. You have to have faith on your own attitude. Then you are going to reach at particular altitude. So this SWOT analysis is very important. One moment. Okay. Along with this, when I'm going for SWOT analysis, at that time management is also very important. What is time management? Time management is nothing but the way in which you people perform the activities at that moment. That is called as the time management. Now, if I am giving you the example of yourself from getting up at 6 o'clock and again going to the bed at 10 o'clock, during that time, whatever you do and how you are going to do, in which way you are going to do, and how efficiently you are going to do, that is nothing but time management. In the same way, when you are in the college, then at what time you are going to attend the lecture, what is the timetable, which lecture you want to attend, how the lecture is to be understood by you people. Then there is a lunch break, and again there are many other things. There is a time to go to the library. So how you are going to use your time so that wherever you wanted to go, you will be feeling that okay, here I have got some benefit. So that is the simplest way of understanding the time management. So here I have given some numbers. 101, a guy is walking along with watch, and again here time, our most precious resource, and it is very important because suppose if you are crossing the road and vehicle comes at very high speed and you escape by just 1 second, at that time you know the value of 1 second. Otherwise, then we used to say, let's okay, we will see tomorrow. Tomorrow means again you are taking 24 hours, and within that 24 hours, definitely you are going to missing the bus. So don't do that. Never say that tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. Whatever you wanted to do today. Okay, that you will do some mistakes, but again there is enough time to have a rectification for the mistakes which you have done. So sorry. Because of that, this time management I have given, you have to run according to your timetable, and this picture is very important for minimum 8 semesters. If you have done little bit silly mistake, then time will go away, but you will little bit lagging in this picture, and lagging is not important as far as today's situation concerned, because nobody waits for anybody and the time doesn't wait for anybody. So time is very powerful source. So how time is to be managed. So there are some points I don't want to read because already you people are reading this or you people are going through this. So sorry. So if time runs away at that time in these 5 6 points, this is very important. Proper stress management. Then you will be under pressure. You will feel that array, that should have been done today, but now I have to do it tomorrow. Then again, the work which was to be done tomorrow, now again it will be having little bit pressurous moment. So work of tomorrow and work of today, I have to do tomorrow. What will happen to me? Am I going to give the justice to all those tasks which I have to perform? So here the stress comes into the picture. So how to manage the stress is very important. And also, there should be have a tendency to write the things from early in the morning up to going to the bed. How you are going to, how you people are going to go for that? Just have a record of that. Just write the points and then proceed. See, there will not be any stress. There will not be any fear. You will do according to your time the task which you have allotted to yourself. So, my important point is that have a team management, have a time management in proper way as per your things are concerned. Now here, okay, see, now time management techniques. Here you will be having so many problems when you are going for time management. Then you will be having your ideas, then you will be having your concepts, then you will be having your projects, and then paints. What does it mean? See, here I have taken one picture that the guy, this is a stopwatch, and the guy is pressing at regular interval. What it does, it means that I have to do the work at that time. This is the derivative type of function. You will have passed the 12th standard. There is no need to say what is derivation and what is integration. This is d by dt. D by dt, this finger will press this button and then time is going to halt. So whatever the ideas which I am going to have, that is to be applied at proper way. Then whether those ideas I am applying in a proper conceptual way or not, that is important. So see, ideas are there, and again this stopwatch has come at this moment. So am I going to apply at right moment? That is to be understood. Then what are the concepts? Whether concepts are basic concepts so that I can do my project. It's very simple. Concepts, and then I can do the projects. After doing the projects, I have to present in front of the people. I have to present in front of the people. Here again, communication skill comes into the picture. And doing all those factors, then am I going to have a pens? So see, the pens, the picture of pens is like this. So when I'm going to do all those things in a particular time, then definitely I will not be having any stress. So in previous slide I have told you what is stress management, and in this slide I am little bit dissecting that slide and telling in such a way that you should know these concepts in a proper way. Now everybody has seen this picture, sand is there, the sand comes slowly down, then this becomes empty, and then again next day you people just revert it and the sequence remains in the same way. So here this is nothing but the time circle, the timing machine. This timing machine is applied in a same way here. And see, these are the parameters which are happening when you are doing all those four activities together. So again, there are very all sub activities, and those sub activities are to be also performed in a proper way. When you are going to perform all those sub activities, then you are coming at this point. So see, the pictures are showing the exact relations how we people have to proceed. One moment. One moment. Okay. Now we will be going for the concepts. Okay. Now here, suppose given one of the tasks and you have to perform in a proper way. At that time, then suppose one question has been given to you and you will have to perform. Then here, This arrow indicates that there is initiation. What is initiation? Initiation means when somebody has to do anything. At that time, the way in which react to him or her. So this is the initiation. Others will say, okay, you proceed, and then they are holding this arrow here. Again, your friends are holding this arrow here. It shows that laggardness. Though I know I don't want to go for that. So this is the case where you people are leading from the front, and those who lead from the front, he is in the winning side. So related this, the first point comes into the picture. Game playing and other learning strategies. Always try to learn. Never say that I don't know and I don't know. So why I have to be pushed myself up the order. That is not the case. Come forward, listen the questions. Who knows that sometimes you might be knowing the answers and you will through that question. So be always ready for any question and apply logic. This logic concept is nothing but apply logic. Then definitely you will be one of the good personalities amongst all. So again here what I have said, it comes to the previous slide. Here there is a planning, then organizing, then staffing, then directing and controlling. If we are going to consider this slide is nothing but the arc of all 23, 24 slides which we are going to study today. Planning, you have to plan. Now suppose here I am talking about first year in your language, how to plan for the first year, then how to organize yourself to go from first year to second year. So that is very important. Again, how it is to be crossed from first to second year, because we will have to clear more than 10 subjects. Each staff I'm going to consider as a one subject. So 10 subjects I have to study in a proper way. Now then direction, how to give the proper sequence to each and every subjects. That is very important. That is called as a direction, and then control. Control means time control. How much time is to be given to each and every subject. That is very important. So that is controlling. And when you are going to control this, the result comes here. So that is management function. Here you will say that what is management function? You will say that you have got rank, you have got first class, you have 60% mark, or sometimes you have got one of the KTs. So last lecture already I have told you that if there is also KT, no need to worry about that. Again, go to this basic thing: planning, organizing, then staffing, direction, and control. In all the fields, wherever the managing to manage the people, the big fellows like VP, MD, senior managers, they follow all those rules. Even if HR, the human resource person to whom from whom you are going to get the job, again he goes for all those things. What you have done within 4 years in the college campus, that is to be asked here. Depending upon that, you will enter here. So prior to that, he is going to ask the question, what do you want to enter in my company? That is the concept. And then here you have to lead from the front. Sir, because of these parameters, I have to enter into this company. So there is no need to read these points. Act in a time. Your time is quality, so it is having some price. And then time management techniques. Again, you have to use time management techniques is nothing but all those 5 parameters. It's very simple. हे काय अवघड नाहीये. हे फक्त आपल्याला सराव करून आपल्याला पुढे जायचं. पण काय होतं, आपण हे सगळं करतच नाही. आपण कधीच काय करत नाही. आपण फक्त दुसऱ्याकडे बघत असतो. आणि ते दुसऱ्याकडे बघितल्यामुळे देर इज अ प्रॉब्लेम. कधीही दुसऱ्याकडे बघायचं नाही. मला वाटतंय मी करणार. मला वाटतंय मी करणार, मग ते माझं मी करायचं. आणि जर त्याला भीती वाटेल, भीती सगळी सोडून द्यायची. नाव हिअर आय एम कमिंग फॉर द डिसिप्लिन. Discipline, if you match the word discipline, DISC from ABCD, the exact answer comes 100%. I don't know how many of you know that discipline, why people say that discipline is 100%, because D comes at fourth number. So you match all the numbers, you will see the answer, the final answer is 100. So we people always say that discipline is 100%. Now, definitely see there is a boy who has raised the hand, and definitely he is going to answer the question. And why he has raised the hand in a straight way? The moment he has got the question, he is ready to answer. So that is more disciplined way. Discipline indicates how the individual is going to work, how the individual is going to act at the workplace, whether he is an individual, whether he is working as per the psychology of the group. where he is working under the rules and regulations of the organization, where he is initiator, whether he is going to act as a leader. So that indicates discipline. Discipline is very important. Even if in your college life, this is very important. Then you are going to get the 100% leader. Never say tomorrow. Never say tomorrow. If you are going to say tomorrow, there is a problem because tomorrow has no end. So maintain your discipline. You are going to get 100% result. And along with, if you are more disciplined way, you are the punctual person. And the punctual person is always get the result. Punctual person always get the result, and he becomes automatically professional. What is my professional? The professional is called as to do the things at right way, right time, right moment, and right way. And when somebody is professional, the result is 100%. We people say that, he is professional, so professional, I say professional. Professional म्हणजे स्वार्थी नव्हे. Professional म्हणजे the execution of the events at perfect time. That is called as the professionalism, and which helps you stand out as a reliable and trustworthy employee. Point is that reliable and trustworthy म्हणजे काय? त्याला आपण विश्वासू आणि खात्रीचा. आपण एखाद्या दुकानात जातो, माल घेतो, तिथल्या मालकावर आपला विश्वास असतो. आपण जरी बाहेर मित्रांच्या गप्पा मारतो तरी म्हणतो नाही हवा, तो मला विश्वासाने दे. सो दॅट इज कॉल्ड एज ट्रस्टवर्दी अँड रिलायबल. I think this is very important. So wherever you will be having problem, you are ready to share me. There is no need, because sometimes the movement of clips are little bit faster or slower. So nobody should feel that there is a break. The slides are very important. For your understanding, I have made the slides. So rather than reading the slide, I am putting my examples. I hope you are enjoying the slides and how people have to become in our personal life. Now here, quality and productivity time. Productivity doesn't come just by saying only productivity. Productivity needs hard work, again it's punctuality, and again it's time. So what happens, sometimes people do cross 50% and they say that, okay, I have achieved. Even if we people say, many parents say that, you are having 100% talent, but you are not using your talent 100%. This is the case. Reaching at the center and then saying that, okay, it is, why? Why there is no ambition to reach at the top? And here we people lagged in such a way that a normal guy who is having lesser talent than you, but because of more efforts, he reach at the top. And then you say that, if I have done little bit more work, then I could have got more productivity. Productivity means the more perks, more money, position, each and everything you are going to get here. So see, this is the person and this is the person. He is well dressed. And again, he is always looking at the productivity. Productivity, which points are hidden here? Sincerity, punctuality, time management, then realistic and professional. So 5-6 points are here as far as productivity is concerned. And how to achieve that productivity, all those things. See, the guy is doing all the tasks, timing hai, planning hai, then here project report hai, then PC is handling PCs, he is going through rectification, and again he is going for the references. So one picture shows each and everything, then you will become more productive person. And once any company feels that you are giving results to their company, definitely you will be pushed up. You will be getting the higher positions, and the productivity is going to be increased. Now motivation, inspiration. इथं आपण काय म्हणतो, मला कोणी सांगितलंच नाही, मला कोण सांगतच नाही, माझ्यावर कोण बोलतच नाही, असं नसतं. ज्यावेळेला तुम्ही एखादा प्रयत्न करता, डेफिनेटली त्यावेळेला तुम्हाला मोटिवेशन आणि इन्स्पिरेशन कोणी ना कोणी देत असतं. सपोज यू आर प्लेइंग द क्रिकेट and then suppose today if you played the cricket and then you are out for first ball, then it doesn't mean that you are going to leave the cricket and tomorrow you will not be going on the field. The point is that then you will check yourself. So some your friends will say that अरे आज हो गया, उद्या नहीं होना, चल we will play tomorrow. And suppose if one of the guys he has played in a fantastic way, then you will say that अरे tomorrow I am going to play like him. That is inspiration. So motivation which will be given by your close friends to do the same activity again and again. And inspiration means to the guy you are going to look at him and considering or the hitting on yourself that okay, I have to do the things myself like him. That is inspiration. So motivation and inspiration, one from and other is to. So in both the cases, if you are going to have a proper combination, the success comes into your picture. Now motivation means motive. What is motive? Motive means what I need. Suppose I am playing the cricket. Okay? Then I should have bat, I should have ball, I should have stump, I should have bowler. Then he should bowl me. Then depending upon the line length, I have to drive. So all those parameters they are hidden in individual. Suppose I will take the example of company. What should I have? What are the needs as far as company is concerned? What company expects from me? That is desire means what I have to do for the company. That is my desire. What company expects from me? That is wants, or which factor in the company drives me to get the result. So all those parameters should have uh, within individual, then and then you will be getting motivation. Suppose something you have failed in desire, then people will come say that do the work in this way, and you have to have a passion that I have to work in some short way or some smart way. So here you will get the guidance because at that time your efforts are going to be considered. So remember, desire is nothing but your efforts, whatever the efforts you are pouring, depending upon that desire comes into picture. And desire is not only desire, that should be burning desire. आपण म्हणतो अरे इच्छा नाही माझी मनापासूनची इच्छा. इच्छा मनापासूनची इच्छा यामध्ये फरक आहे. त्यामुळे ज्याची मनापासूनची इच्छा असते त्याचे स्वप्न सगळं पूर्ण होतं. सो फॉर दॅट पर्पज मोटिवेशन अँड इन्स्पिरेशन कम्स टू द पिक्चर. देन 3 एलिमेंट ऑफ मोटिवेशन. एनर्जी आहे तुमच्याकडे, डायरेक्शन आहे आणि परसिस्टन्स. परसिस्टन्स म्हणजे नियमितता. परसिस्टन्स म्हणजे सतत. आपण म्हणतो सतत व्यायाम करा. व्यायाम करायला लोक असे असतात. ऍट दॅट टाइम वी पीपल से दॅट योगा वन हॅज टू डू एव्हरी डे. That is called as the persistence. And when there is a persistence, results are 100%. And for that purpose, one should have energy, one should have direction and persistence. Direction means you have to go through one of the lines because the whole angle is 360 degree. So I should not go 360 degree at a time. I should have initially 0 degree, 10 degree, 20 degree, 30 degree. Then as per as my development, my desire, my efforts, I have to move from 0 degree to 360 degree. So the energy element is measure of intensity. Measure of intensity means what? Suppose tomorrow you are going to play. At that time, the entire day, you decide that, okay, I'm not going to throw my wicket and I am going to play like this. That, and I am going to play in a fantastic way tomorrow. So that is called as the energy element. That is called as the intensity. That is called as drive and vigor. What is my vigors? Your physical strength and good health. So all those factors are coming to the picture when you are going to expect the success. So again, again you can see there is the C, and C there is no limit. So for that purpose, you should not have any fear in your mind that whether am I going to successful or not. See, the examples are very classic. We have to be very more observability type of personality. There is ocean, there are mountains, there are hills, there are roads, there are tracks. Everything is there. So for that purpose, we have to be very careful when things are going to observed by us. And here, one sentence definitely which will hit you. Future you do today, right? Future you do today, not tomorrow. So there is no end for tomorrow. Definitely, you are going to have your strengths in your hand. So this is motivation, inspiration. Again, I am saying I'm little bit having some unsynchronization as far as slides movement is concerned. Excuse me for that. Again, I have given the example. Inspiration, the process of being mentally stimulated to do or feel something, especially to do something. Now, okay, what is the meaning of this statement? Now, see here, you are one guy at the tip of the mount, tip of the hill, and here you are going to see the ocean. What is doing at the tip of this mountain, this stone, he is going to have a dive or anything else. So the action or the moment or the things what he wants to do at that time, that is nothing but the mentally stimulated intensity. इसका मतलब he has reached all those things and here is the ocean and in ocean he wants to do something special. For that purpose, inspiration. Inspiration means it is a mind inspiration which is developed within himself. So whatever you want to do, you have to do. The again I will read the statement. The process of being mentally stimulated to do or feel something, especially to do something creative. Now what he will do, he will dive. And suppose if anybody doesn't have died for so many years and if he is going to dive today, definitely he is the creator. That is the meaning of this, especially to do something creative. So he is the creator. Whatever he wants to do, he wants to do alone, and whatever he wants to do, he wants to do in the maiden attempt. What is the maiden attempt? At the first attempt. And definitely, again, one more example you are going to get. See, inspiration is in your hand. It's very simple. If you want to do something special, that is nothing but your wish, your mind intensity, your thinking, your thoughts, your mind game, everything comes from this point. So, what does it indicate? Starts from yourself rather than getting any information from anybody. You पै वामनराव पै म्हणतात जसं की तूच तुझ्या जीवनाचा शिल्प होता सिम्पल the earth is there and in this earth you are playing here your role and that this is in your hand. It's very simple, you can understand it very easily. Then again, motivation and inspiration, because I have taken a little bit more slides as far as motivation and inspiration concerned, because here is again these slides are nothing but your personality and development. Self motivation for individual tasks. What does it need? What do you need? आपण मनोज कुमारचा पिक्चर बघितलेला आहे, रोटी कपडा और मकान. पहिल्यांदा 3 मूलभूत गोष्टी लागतात, फूड, शेल्टर अँड क्लोथिंग. त्यानंतर त्यानंतर हे मिळवण्यासाठी we people go to school, we people think about career, and careers, there are unlimited careers. The careers doesn't have any number. Sports, then your hygienic products, then athlete, then anything. All the sports you can become hero and you can have a career in this case. Career here academic, then industrial, entrepreneur, whatever the career you want to do, you are going to get that. School, how the schooling is to be done, that is depending upon your career, where you want to do the career. Here just you have to dream that I have to do the career in sports or in industry or in entrepreneurship. So for that purpose, that type of schooling one has to choose. Up to 10th, it's okay. But after 11th and 12th, where you want to have a career, depending upon that, you have to do the schooling. So here your papa will say, mummy will say, you have to become like this, like that. It's okay, up to 10th you will not. But after 10th, 11th, 12th, you will see that I don't have interest in that case. I have to do the career in this case. At that time, the schooling effect and other things, the friends' advice, the newspapers, the famous personalities to whom you inspire, the famous personalities to you consider as an idol, depending upon that, the accomplishment comes into the picture. And that is nothing but your fresh start. This is called as a fresh start. Every day is a fresh start. Whatever you people have learned yesterday, that is a stale. ते शिळ झालेलं असते. पण ज्या वेळेला तुम्हाला जाणवतं मायामध्ये ही धमक आहे मला काहीतरी वेगळं करायचं, दॅट इज नथिंग बट द फ्रेश स्टार्ट. एव्हरी डे इज अ फ्रेश स्टार्ट. त्यामुळे सेल्फ मोटिवेशन फॉर इंडिव्हिज्युअल टास्क, सर्वायवल नीड्स त्यांच्याकडे असतात. मी म्हटलं रोटी कपडा मकान, त्यानंतर स्कूलिंग कसं पाहिजे, इन विच वी आर गोइंग टू हॅव अ करियर, स्पोर्ट्स अँड इट इज देन फन. ड्युरिंग दिस टाइम, दिस इज लाईफ, and life comes for only one time. There is no any repetition. So for that purpose, you have to go for the breaks. Whatever the hobbies you are going to have, you have to go for those hobbies. If you want to dance fearlessly, dance fearlessly. If you are if you are playing any musical instrument, play it. If you want to go to beach, then there is no harm to go at the beach. But especially in Latur and around Latur, there is no sea. So you are missing that fun beach because it is one of the best places to have a proper stress management. You can relieve your stress in a fantastic way. Just looking at the heights and the waves, you are going to forget yourself. So that is the fantastic environment. You are going to have a beach. Then partying, there are some party animals. Saturday night, Friday night, people are go for the parties along with your friends. Even if your friends should have some girls also, should have some boys, because here you are going to see that how to behave with the girls, how to behave with the boys, and that is very important when you will be going for any company. At that time there is no fear when you are going to have a talk with boys and girls. And there are some foodie guys, आपण ज्याला जाड्या बिड्या म्हणतो, सगळे म्हणतो, तो त्याला फूड आवडतं, लेट हिम बी फूडी. अँड probably you will be having also some choicy taste, so go for that choicy toast. See, these are the things which where you are going to relax yourself. So task is there, then ambition is there, motivation is there, then the top point where you want to reach, that is also there. But in between, where we have to stop little bit, where we have to take rest, because we are not a machine, we are human being. Somewhere, sometime, then at some day, we will have to enjoy for ourselves, make the cleaning of our body, so that body will move at a faster rate in next day, next week, next month. So that we will have to understand in a proper way. So remember, students, these are the things which will be very important when you are going to success in your life. Then curiosity, as I have said in the first two three slides, the curiosity. What is curiosity? Always go for new learning. Suppose if you are आता मी साधं उदाहरण देतो. समजा तुम्हाला कुठून तर वडापाव खाल्ले. वडापाव हा पेपरमध्ये गुंडळून देतात. वडापाव खाता खाता त्या पेपरमध्ये काय लिहिलंय बघा. दॅट इज क्युरियोसिटी. तिथे एखादा तुम्हाला वेगळा काहीतरी पॉईंट देतो, कुठली तरी वेगळी माहिती मिळते, की पॉलिटिक्सची असेल, टेक्निकल असेल, एंटरटेनमेंट असेल, काही असेल, पण ती बातमी जर ऐकली, सो देर इज समथिंग ऍडेड इन युअर ब्रेन. दॅट इज क्युरियोसिटी. एकदम सिंपल उदाहरण मी सांगितलेलं आहे, कारण वडापाव हा शक्यतो तुम्ही सगळे पेपरमध्येच खाता. सो just go for the curiosity. If you have to share your views along with your professors, then sir, what else is to be there ahead of these points? Even if for pictures, there are so many pictures, so many views, so many things, the curiosity is important. And when you will be having curiosity, you are the winner. Even if in company, if you are going to say your curiosity is seen by anybody, definitely they will feel that this is the guy who is going to have a really good parameter for our company. So curiosity actually makes you a little bit different from the others. So be curious and be choosy, be punctual, be disciplined, and be self-motivated. Suppose I have given you the lecture today, now you will be saying, "अरे सरांनी फार चांगलं सांगितलं." सरांनी सांगितलं for 1 hour. What about others? Next day, tomorrow, what you are going to do? You have to imply, as far as you have to employ yourself. Then laughter, always have a laugh on your face always. The point is that when you are going to have a laugh, there are 700 muscles. I think they get the blood supply on your face, and your face always looks fresh. So it's very important, because see, in the morning, people are having some time to go for the laughter exercise. There are 7 or 8 times the people go for the laughter. So the feeling and laughter, why there is have a problem to laugh? Okay, people will say that अरे हा नेहमी हसत असतो. Okay, let them say. But why I am laughing, for which purpose I am laughing, आणि मी कधी हसतो हे माझं मला माहिती असतं. कारण there are many who are there to tease you. There are many who are going to pressurize you. There are many to pull your legs. So remember, be always fresh, and when you laugh, your mind will be fresh, and the mind will be showing its experience on your face. That is very important. So I have given one title, that is live fearlessly. That is live fearlessly. So I think you have got many ideas about this: motivation, information, productivity, then how to go for one of the typical points, live fearlessly. Already I have said how it is to be lived up. Okay, then just interpersonal skills development. So for that purpose, I think I will have a little bit break, and then we will move further. Okay, just best for 2 minutes or 3 minutes. The next point is interpersonal skills development. Now we will have talked about until this point, we have talked about communication skill, how to speak, what are the typical attributes or the of communication skills, how to be in touch with the people, how to contact the people, how to talk to the people, how to be motivated ourselves, how to get the inspiration from others, then how we play out in the group, how we play out in the society, how we have to be as an individual. So all those things are very important, and we have heard a lot about that. Now, I'm coming for interpersonal skills development. Always, when there is a failure, as far as our friends group is concerned, if somebody is nervous, then always we say that forget it, whatever happened, and be positive. My dear friends, be positive. बी पॉझिटिव्ह म्हणजे काय? नुसता बी पॉझिटिव्ह म्हणलं म्हणजे आपल्याला लगेच सगळं येतं का? व्हॉट इज बी पॉझिटिव्ह? कुणीतरी म्हणेल सर ब्लड ग्रुप आहे. ओके, यू विल हॅव लाफ ॲट दॅट मोमेंट, and that is very good thing, because at that time if somebody is going to crack the joke, the environment is going to make it little bit fresh and easy. But the point is that positive relationship. Suppose you are doing one of the things in your college and you are organizing any one of the events. At that time, okay, you have taken the lead as you want to show something or you want to prove yourself that your attitude is positive. But under you, there are so many people they are doing the task, or you have to get the work done from so many people. Sometimes you say that these are my best friends, so they will do the work. But remember, my friends, while organizing any of the events, you have to play the psychology of each and every person. You have to play with psychology of each and everybody, and then you have to get the work done. But what happens? Then one of your friends say that, "Arey, I'm not coming today. I'm having sick little bit. I will come tomorrow." One more friend say that, "Arey, my mom and dad just came today from long tour, so it is not possible for to come me today." Then some of the friends they will say that, "Arey, there is some bad incident happened in my house, so I'm not going to come today." So what you have to do here, rather than scolding to each and everybody, you have to be very, very positive as far as your task is concerned. Because just scolding or just going into the nervous zone, it doesn't make that your work is going to be over. Never. So your intensity of mind should be in a such a way that the task which you are allotted for those guys, you have to consider, is it possible for us to complete those tasks from your side? And if you are capable to do that, definitely you will be the stress-free person. But for that purpose, you have to find out when a relation is right for you. Okay, now here you have taken the task, you are executing your task. At that time, you should know when a relation is right. Now here, a relationship is not that much right, because the people are living, stones are going, and sometimes they are a little bit naughty. They want to just see that are you going to work in a proper way or not. They want to make you fun, and then whether you are going to get angry or what. So all those things are taken the place when you are in the campus. So to avoid this, you have to be very, very, very careful while choosing the people. So that is nothing but the positive relations. There are so many friends around you, but remember, only 5 6 friends to whom you are very close, and that is nothing but the relationship. Having 100 friends and having 5 6 friends where you can share your happiness, share your sorrow, share your nervousness, so share your sometimes family matters. So that is called as the relationship, and that is very important in interpersonal skills development, because you cannot say each and everything to anybody. Then you will be considered as one of the biggest fool. So positive relationship is very important, that you will know when a relationship is right for you. It will enhance your life, not complicate your life. Already I have told you. Because we should not be have a fun of people in front of group, as an individual, in front of company, in the company, in the society. So in society also you have to behave in such a way that suppose you are going for गणपती उत्सव. गणपती उत्सवामध्ये आपण करतो काहीतरी आपल्याला डेकोरेशन वगैरे असतं. आपण करतो आणि ऐन वेळेला सगळी मुलं म्हणतात मला काय येणार नाही, मला काय जमणार तुझं. त्यावेळेला तुझं म्हणलं तर वी शुड नो ईच अँड एव्हरीथिंग इन प्रॉपर. Get the same work from other friends. So here the positive relation is very important. Suppose you are in, because this factor is very important in company where you are working. If you are damn aggressive, if you are damn punctual, if you are damn energetic, and others are seeing that you are trying to overtake him, then definitely they will try to make fun of you. They will not give the positive answers. They will say that this is to be done in that way. Suppose you are doing something special, they will divert you from that position. So the point is that there is also always this thing, jealousy. So jealousy, wherever jealousy, one has to consider that you are going on the right path. Wherever jealousy, if you cross that jealousy, you are on the progressive path. And if you are absolutely neglected that jealousy, then you have to consider you are on the top. So three sentences, three words I have said. You are uh, avoid the jealousy, you are on the right track. Again, you are crossing the jealousy, you are at the top. And if you are neglecting, you will become the boss. So for that purpose, when you will know when a relation is right for you, it will enhance your life. As I have given the example of company, not complicate your life. So remember, these are the some graphs. So this is the negative, right? Negative means you are coming from top to bottom. Zero. Zero means there is no reference, only XY coordinate is there. And when positive, see positive always go in a linear way. It doesn't come at the downside, always it goes from 0 to maximum. And here it comes from maximum to 0. So here in which area we will have to keep ourselves, that is very important. And here I have given one straight arrow, and here some dots are given. These dots are your friends. These dots indicate your friends. Some friends they will try to pull you down. Some friends they will try to pull you up. So this arrow is very important for this line. One has to understand. See, you are moving ahead. So you have to understand that life is very simple when somebody is along with you and he or she is not going to complicate your life. So slides are interpersonal skills development. Okay. Okay. Right. Now here attitude. My dear friends, let me tell you, there are three A's. Three A's means there is a attitude, there is aptitude, and there is altitude. Now, how people are going to have a connection amongst these 3 points? See, attitude is nothing but I want to become this and that. That is attitude. Aptitude means in which way I want to become. Suppose if I want to play the cricket and if I have to reach as per as the level which was got by Sachin Tendulkar. Okay, then at that time only this is the attitude. But aptitude means whatever the practice he has done throughout his life, in which way he has gone for the practice, in which way he has gone through the internal crisis as far as his own life is concerned, and then how he has ruled over those problems, and then he has got the biggest achievements in his life. So that is acting. Acting means passionate. Passionate means in anyhow I have to go for that. That is called as apti. Then altitude means where he has reached. Now Sachin has reached up to Bharat Ratna because it is the highest award as far as our India is concerned. So attitude means असणं. Aptitude म्हणजे तिकडे जायला मी कसं असलं पाहिजे आणि altitude म्हणजे त्या हाईटवर मी कसा पोहोचू. हे थ्री एक ज्यावेळेला तुम्हाला समजतील त्यावेळेला यू आर द फॅन्टॅस्टिक विनर. So positive attitude, already I have told you what is positive attitude, and along with this attitude, altitude, and aptitude I have told. Now comprehending others' opinion. आता आपल्याकडे काय असतं, कुणीतरी एखाद्याने सांगितलं त्याला काय येते, त्याला काय समजते, मी करायला येते, व्यवस्थित करायला. तर ही जी भूमिका आहे ही भूमिका आपण काढली पाहिजे. So it means that you have to be very good listener. When somebody is saying something, at that time you listen very carefully. If you want to proceed or if you do not want to proceed, that is up to you. But minimum, you have to listen in a such a way that, okay, yeah, this is the guy who is saying something. And who knows, the things which you are not understood or the things which you are not imagined also, those things will come from the people who are very close to you or who are standing in within the group. Then opinions will go into the picture. There are not always opinions, but opinions, whether to be followed or not to be followed, that is remaining on you people. That you have to decide. So that is called as the comprehension. Comprehension means to do or not to do. and that decision is to be taken by himself or herself. And that just I have wrote here, because when you are going to comprehend, then you are going to get something special. And remember, rather than reading, if somebody is telling, then we people hear, because that is the property of genes. The God has given that gift. Unless and until we, if we are going to read two pages, and if we are going to get the answer of 5 lines, and if some same answer is told by your friends of 5 lines answer to you, that is the grasping capacity. So we grasp when we hear from somebody, and we grasp little bit less when we read, as far as our own style is concerned. So always comprehend the views of the others. That is very important, and try to repeat the things. नेवर से दॅट ह्याला काय येते त्याला काय येते असं नसतं. आपण कुठे शहाणे आहोत एवढे की बाबा आपल्याला सगळं येतं. सो बी within the limit, and this is nothing but the one part of the positive attitude. Repeat the things. Repeat the things means the things which are good, you try to repeat. The things which have been told by your friends, if they are good things, try to repeat. So make yourself as one of the complete personality. I'm not saying complete personality, but try to reach at the complete personality, because it is very important that we will always say that I should be perfect. But my dear friends, in दिल चाहता है, आमिर खान एक डायलॉग म्हणतो, त्या डायलॉगचा अर्थ असा आहे की देयर इज नो इम्प्रुव्हमेंट इन परफेक्शन. असे कधी कधी हे पण पिक्चर मधले डायलॉग आपण लक्षात ठेवले पाहिजे. नो इम्प्रुव्हमेंट इन परफेक्शन. आणि आपण म्हणतो आमिर खानचे पिक्चर एकदम मस्त असतात, तर प्रत्येक पॉईंट शूट पाठीमागे, शॉर्ट पाठीमागे त्याचा विचार असतो, कॅमेऱ्याचे अँगल्स असतात, ऍक्शन्स असतात. हे सगळं जेव्हा तो करतो तेव्हा आपण म्हणतो की आमिर खान इज परफेक्टनिस्ट. परफेक्टनिस्ट असं उगाच कोणाला पण म्हणत नाही. Each and every point you will have to consider, and then you will go for the perfectness. So then, and points of view. कोण म्हणेल हा असा आहे, कोण म्हणेल तो तसा आहे, कोण म्हणेल फार शहाणा आहे, कोण म्हणेल फार वेडा आहे, कोण म्हणेल काय येत नाही. ठीक आहे ना, हे प्रत्येकाचे पॉइंट्स ऑफ व्ह्यूज आहे तुमच्याकडे बघण्याचे. कोण म्हणेल फार शहाणा आहे, फार हुशार आहे, सज्जन आहे, सालस आहे, डिसिप्लिन्ड आहे. तर हे सगळे जे व्ह्यूज आहेत, दोज व्ह्यूज आर टू बी ऍक्सेप्टेड बाय यू पीपल. सो that is very important. And for that point, see, this is the sentence very important. Try to see things from my point of view. Here there are so many guys, they are giving you so many suggestions, so many instructions, so many ideas, so many imaginations. But what you have to do, try to see things from my point of view. मला जे करायचं आहे ते मी पहिल्यांदा बघेन. I'm not depending upon so many guys. I'm depending upon myself. So whatever I am going to become, that is because of me, and that is because of my views, my idea. So here again you can see this is the positive attitude. Again this is the positive attitude. Here some drops are there, again drops are there. So here some friends will say that come down, some friends will go up. So this is the positive attitude, and this is the points of views. There are so many guys, they are saying, and I am going for the things which I want to do. So that is repeat the things, and go for the improvement. Okay. Now see here the views. Again I am saying views. Why I have said the views? This is one of the classic examples which I want to put in front of you, and this is very important as far as the people, the boys who are going for engineering, medical, or any other field. Now let me tell you one thing. So this is the number. This is the number which I have written, and two guys, they are at the respective ends of this letter. Now see what this is the person. Okay? When he is going to read this number, he will be finding that this is number 6. Then he will read the number. He will say that this is the number 9. Then according to their perspective, both are correct. According to their perspective, both are correct. So here that is also to be understood from your side. Suppose you are playing as the boss of the company, and this guy is telling something. Then depending upon his point of view, he is perfect. Depending upon your point, you are perfect. But the point is that here you have to be very good listener. Very good listener, as well as very good understanding in between you people. So here you should not have a mess up along with your colleagues. Or if you are sitting at the higher position and you are saying that what he says nothing, he is damn fool, he doesn't know anything. I know all those things, because of that I have become somebody special. He doesn't know, because of that he is at that point. But remember, 6 and 9, we will which will give you the important lesson in the life, because everybody is views are different, everybody's perception are different, everybody's psychology is different, everybody's orientation is different. This is to be understood by you, either from your side or either from this side. So this is I have written here, facing the problems with proper understanding. And when you are going for all those things, you have to keep your head very full. You have to be very good listener. Many times I have told you, because we are having 2 year and one mouth, 2 years. So 66% people have to listen, and 33% people have to speak. So be a good listener and always be shareable. Whether your friend, whether your dad, whether your mom, whether relatives, whether friends, whether society, always whatever you feel, it is better to be put up in front of the people. Sometimes then you will be lauded by the people, sometimes you will be criticized by the people, sometimes you will be praised by the people, and then that is nothing but your personality development. That is nothing but again you are going to get a success because of your communication skill. Unless and until you speak, how people will know that you are good, bad, worst, fantastic. So how to communicate? Once you have got this idea, then definitely you are going to the best personality. And for that purpose, again I am saying, he should know 5W1H. He should also know 5W1H. Both should also know 7Cs. And they should have enough storage of words so that they can win the heart of each other. So that is I have said, be mutual trustworthy. इसका मतलब the point is that नेहमी आपण विश्वासपात्र असलं पाहिजे. आपण नेहमी म्हणतो विश्वासपात्र असलं की तो मित्र आपल्याला जवळचा वाटतो. We keep our shoulder on anybody's, we keep our head on anybody's shoulder when we feel that this is one of my closest friend. What does it mean closest friend? The point is that trustworthy. हा माझा अतिशय जवळचा मित्र आहे. हे माझे मित्र आहे. हा माझा 4-5 माणसांचा मित्रांचा ग्रुप आहे आणि हा माझा अतिशय जवळचा मित्र आहे. इथे 3 वाक्य आहेत. 3 वाक्यामध्ये शेवटचं वाक्य जे आहे किंवा हा माझा जवळचा मित्र. त्यामुळं जसा तुम्ही जवळचा मित्र आहे तसा तो पण तुमचा जवळचा मित्र असेल. त्यामुळे बी म्युच्युअल. म्युच्युअल म्हणजे एक दोघांशी. त्यामुळे दोघांनी पण एकमेकांचे जवळचे मित्र असणं गरजेचं आहे. त्याच वेळेला विश्वास तयार होतो. त्याच वेळेला यू पीपल बिकम मोर शेअरेबल. अँड दिस इज व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट. आणि बी ऑनेस्ट. बी ऑन सगळेच बी ऑनेस्ट. आपल्याला प्रामाणिकपणा पाहिजे. प्रामाणिकपणाशिवाय आपण कुठेही पुढे जाऊ शकत नाही. ऑलवेज बी ऑनेस्ट. आणि इथे मी आय हॅव शोन द आय, दॅट इज पॉईंट ऑफ व्ह्यू. हा डोळा आहे आणि ह्या डोळ्यावर आता भरपूर अवलंबन आहे. तुम्ही जगाकडे उघड्या दृष्टिकोनातून बघायचं आहे. दॅट इज पॉईंट ऑफ व्ह्यू. तुमचा पॉईंट ऑफ व्ह्यू काय आणि दुनियेचा पॉईंट ऑफ व्ह्यू काय, दॅट इज टू बी दिस इज टू बी सिलेक्टेड बाय यू. ओके. ह्युमन बिईंग म्हणजे आपल्याला फिलिंग्स असतात. फिलिंग्स असणं साहजिक आहे. वी आर नॉट अ मशीन. So every time people are having feelings as far as himself are concerned, herself are concerned, mom is concerned, dad is concerned, relatives are concerned. So there is a different type of communication bondings among the people. When friend is there, different type of mutual bonding. Dad and mom, definitely there is a special bonding. Brother and sister, there is a special bonding. When there is a teacher, when there is a professor, there is special bonding. When there are 3 teachers from first to fourth, best bonding. From 5th to 10th, little bit bonding is becoming lesser. From 11th, 12th up to engineering, then you become mature, and then you decide to whom you have to have a proper bonding. That is very important. So 3 types of bondings are there. 3 types of different emotions are there, which I have told you because तुम्हाला माहित असेल आपण 1ली ते 4थी, 5वी ते 10वी, 11वी 12वी आणि परत इंजिनिअरिंग कॉलेज वेगळे रिलेशन्स असतात, वेगळा विश्वास असतो. गुरुजींना आपण मानतो याचा अर्थ नाही की बाकीच्यांना मानत नाही. But the levels of trust, the levels of bonding is different. That I wanted to say here. And then handle the situation. Initially, you take the help of your parents. Then you take the help of your friends, and then finally you take the help of yourself. So how to handle the situations you learn as per the situation arises. So it's very important. Depending upon that, you are going to act at that time. And the way in which you are going to act at that time, that is called as the feeling. सगळ्या भावना असतात. लहानपणाच्या भावना असतात, मोठेपणाच्या असतात, टीनच्या असतात, टीनेजच्या असतात. देर आर सो मेनी इमोशन्स. आय शुड नॉट एंटर इन टू डिटेल एज पर एज दीज फीलिंग्स आर कंसर्न. देन अदरवाइज यू विल से दैट सर बहुत अंदर घुस गए. वैसा कुछ नहीं. और फीलिंग्स होनी चाहिए. अगर फीलिंग नहीं तो ह्यूमन बीइंग नहीं है. So here just I wanted to show some feelings here. You can also see on screen. There is excited feeling. Okay, suppose you are on the stage and you have been called for your prizes, then you are very excited. Sometimes you have performed in a fantastic way and others have performed in a fantastic way, but you will be saying that probably I am getting the prize, and once you have heard your name, then you are going to excite it. At the time, feelings will be different. Then tendering. Tendering means one time now you were shown that I have to get this. At that time, whether it is going to be gettable or not. Tender means to give and tender means to again, there should be reflection of surety. So that type of bonding is different. मला मिळालेच का नाही मिळालं पाहिजे हा जो एक प्रकारचा कन्फ्युज भाव असतो त्याला म्हणतात टेंडरिंग. देन स्केअर्ड म्हणजे ऑलवेज भिल्यासारखं. आता आपण लहान असताना रात्री बाहेर जाताना भ्यायचो. सो दॅट टाइप ऑफ फिलिंग इज स्केअर्ड फिलिंग. थोडेसे मोठे झालो ती फिलिंग निघून गेली. परत मोठे झालो आता कुणी काय सांगितलं तरी पण भीत. सो दॅट फिलिंग दोज फिलिंग आर व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट. त्यामुळे स्केअर्ड फिलिंग असते. देन अँग्री फिलिंग. दिस इज द फिलिंग विच पीपल यूज नॉर्मली इन आवर लाईफ. कुणी काय सांगितले पटकन राग येतो. अभ्यास कर म्हणलं की आईचा जास्त राग येतो. लगेच स्टेटमेंट जातं तुला काय कळतं. बाबाने अभ्यास कर म्हणलं की तेवढं सोंग घेऊन काहीतरी बसतो. सो आईनं किंवा ताईनं काय सांगितलं तरी लगेच आपल्याला राग येतो. तर ह्या ज्या फिलिंग्ज आहेत वेगवेगळ्या ठिकाणी त्या फिलिंग्ज ह्या आहेत आपण अँग्रीमध्ये जास्त वापरतो. when teacher says you have to do this you have to again you become angry. When some friends points our views then we people again become angry. So angry, the percentage of angry moods is all as far as all the moods are concerned. Sad, definitely we are human beings, we become sad when a sad incidents happen in your house, in the society, as far as country is concerned, state is concerned. So that feeling comes into the picture. Not that type of heavy expressions we show on face, but inner people show that I am sad. Happy, definitely when you are going to get something special in your life, you become happy. Those are the happy moments. Then passing, then distributing the pedas and other things, then getting awards, getting appointments, getting perks, getting promotion. So all those happy moments are happy moments. So all those things definitely we should have in our life. So emotional bonding, already I have told, trust I have told, handling situations in for which situation in which way we have to act, whether in tense mode, this is the tense mode, this is the laughing mode, and this is the scary mode. So all those things are very important as far as feeling is concerned. One moment. The slides are a little bit feeling. Interpersonal. This is the point of view. Feelings. Okay. In terms of skill development, what we people are going to do here? Just we are going to take a little bit overview that how we people have discussed the various points. That is importance of interpersonal skills, smooth behavior, cool head, sophisticated nature, to know others thoroughly. So now let me start from point number one, importance of interpersonal skill. राइट. इंटरपर्सनल यहाँ पे मैं कम्युनिकेशन स्किल की बात नहीं कर रहा हूँ. यहाँ पे मैं बात कर रहा हूँ मैं कैसा हूँ. मैं कैसा हूँ यानी कि मैं अच्छा हूँ, मैं बुरा हूँ, मैं बहुत बोलता हूँ, मैं बहुत कम बोलता हूँ, मैं ज़्यादा सुनता हूँ, मैं सुनता ही नहीं हूँ, मैं ट्रस्टवर्दी हूँ या मैं ट्रस्टवर्दी नहीं हूँ, मैं एंग्री मैन हूँ या मैं बहुत कूल पर्सन हूँ. दैट इज डिपेंडिंग अपॉन द इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ इंटरपर्सनल स्किल. If you are good in all those parameters, all those means if you are good in good parameters, then your interpersonal relations will develop in a fantastic way and you will be liked by so many people. On Facebook, people give the likes. To whom we give the likes, the sequence, the pictures, the thoughts of whom we people like it, we give the likes. So depending upon that, if your thoughts are beautiful, your behavior is beautiful, your talking is beautiful, if your movement among the friends is beautiful, then you are going to prefer over the others. So that is called as the interpersonal skill. Smooth behavior. What is my smooth behavior? In any situation, you will say that relax. Now see in sports especially, I am observing since last 30 years. Whenever there is a little bit quarrel, when somebody is leading or somebody is lagging, at that time people who are sitting outside the ground or a student, they will say, chill yaar, chill yaar, chill yaar. आपण पुढे जाऊ शकतो, आपण पुढे जाऊ शकतो. So the behavior is smooth behavior at that time. Okay, on the ground, it's hardly expect that smooth, but At that time, you are trying to cool the environment. That is very important with cool head and smooth behavior in the class, in the campus, in the society. Irrespective of situation arises, if your behavior is very cool, that is called as a smooth behavior. In the company where competition is heavy, at that time then you have to keep yourself cool. Though you are right, people will say that you are wrong. At that time you have to convince in a such a way that you are right. Then after some time people will feel that are you were right. So that is smooth behavior. And cool head already I have said. Just keep yourself cool always. Even if somebody is teasing you, even if injustices happen to you at that time, you have to go with help of cool head. Because if you lose your temper, then stress management, the stress is going to be increased and you do the double mistakes as far as the anger is only concerned. Then sophisticated nature. There is no need to speak about all those things. Already we discussed so many things, sophisticated nature. Again, so many points will come to the picture. Punctuality is there, obedient is there. Then cleverness is there, listener is there. So nice communication, that part will come into the picture. So that is very important to develop for the sophisticated nature. टू नो अदर्स थरली एकमेकांना समजावून घेणं ह्या गोष्टी फार महत्वाच्या आहेत. आई वडिलांना समजावून घेणं, बहिणीला समजावून घेणं, समाजाला समजावून घेणं, मित्राला समजावून घेणं आणि त्याचप्रमाणे अपेक्षा पण मिळाल्या की आपल्याला समजून घेणं. तर ज्यावेळेला आपण समजतो की दिस टाइम आय मस्ट बी कन्सिडर्ड फ्रॉम अदर्स ॲट दॅट टाइम what points I am having within myself so that others should consider to me. And then there should be no any ifs and buts. There should not be any 80%, 90%. Thirdly, 100% you have to know others. Then and then you will become trustworthy person. Proper understanding of situation. Okay, how to react at what time, in which way, how to be said, how to be told, how to be listened, how to handle the position. I have given the example of organizing one of the events, then nature of friends. You have to play with the psychology of friends. Then you have to learn the thing. Then you have to go away. The convincing approach. What is convincing approach? The things which you know, it is to be pursued in a such a way that to the others that people will say, "अरे ये बरोबर आहे, याचं हे बरोबर आहे." That is called as the convincing approach. त्यासाठी काय पाहिजे? परत you should have proper dialogue, communication skills, proper words, proper tone, facial expression, body language, and little bit a good attire will give you the good personality and people will listen. If all those parameters are there, you will be having influence of your own on the others. And at that time, people will try to listen. Because again, I have put you that statement. You will know when a relation is right for you. It will enhance your life, not complete your life. Then this is very important. Do not try to be always in a winning position. If the person, if the guy, if the student is going to decide that I'm not going to be the topper always in all the 8 semesters. It's important because there are so many who are chasing you, who are looking at you. They will say that now this time I want to go for the winning position. I wanted to be the first in my semester, first in my college. It's always there because now you have created the road. The people are following the road. That is good thing, and they will do some training in a different way. They will do some study in a different way than you. And in one of the semesters, they will go for the getting the crowning glory. At that time, you should not lose your time. At that time, you have to rectify yourself. In which way he has done the study so that he has overtaken me. So all those things you have to consider. Then and then you will become one of the fantastic personality. So आयुष्यात असं कधी होत नाही की सारखा मीच विनर होईल. आयुष्यात असं कधी नाही की सचिन असल्यावर आपण सगळ्या मॅच जिंकतो. आपण हरलेलो आहे. आपण सचिन नसताना पण जिंकलेला आहे. त्यामुळे ह्या सगळ्या ज्या गोष्टी आहेत, मी सचिनचं काय नाव घेते कारण तुम्ही सगळ्यांनी सचिनला बघितलेलं आहे. त्याची वृत्ती बघितलेली आहे, त्याचा अभ्यास बघितलेला आहे, प्रॅक्टिस बघितलेला आहे, स्वभाव आत्ता पण बघितलेला आहे. एवढे मिळवून सुद्धा तो आता डाऊन टू अर्थ आहे. तरी पण तो कधी म्हणत नाही किंवा मी काय विनिंग पोझिशन नेव्हर. अँड ऍक्सेप्ट द थॉट्स ऑफ अदर्स. ऑलवेज नेहमी आपल्याला हे थॉट्स सगळ्यांचे घ्यायचेच आहे. म्हणून म्हणले बी लिस्नर. इट्स व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट. फिलिंग झाल्या. 6-9 is there. Behavior. इफेक्टिव्ह कम्प्युटिंग स्किल्स. ओके, इफेक्टिव्ह कम्प्युटिंग स्किल्स मी का म्हणलं हे कारण आजकाल पीपल डू प्ले विथ द कम्प्युटर्स. ऑलवेज दे डू प्ले विथ द कम्प्युटर्स. So for and now any company needs your computing skills. Okay. So any company needs your computing skills. So I think it is little bit different from our communication skill and interpersonal personality. But remember, today, unless and until you know the computer languages, what is backend, what is frontend, then and then you will be getting the jobs. So today you cannot say that, sir, I'm mechanical engineer, I'm civil engineering, so only I can do the work on the field. I don't have any computer skills. Again, it will snatch your opportunities because when you say directly that array I don't know, then they will say that array he is very adamant personality because now there is a software is available in civil and mechanical also. You have to use the skills of your computing knowledge and you have to move further. But there are some personalities who are little bit very damn arrogant about their thoughts. So I'm seeing mechanical, no need to go further. This is not the case. And remember, my dear friends, all the branches are today intermixing. Now, mechatronics is subject coming up. That is, there is a combination of robotics and electronics. Mechanical means how to build physically robotics, that is nothing but mechanical. How it is to be moved, how the movement is to be provided to the robotics, that is nothing but electronics. So there is a combination of all the branches coming together. Even if the TCS company, they offer the jobs to all the branches, civil, mechanical, IT, computer, EXTC. So there is no any that type of thought that, okay, I'm going to have only one type of company. There are so many processes, so many thoughts. One company is having so many branches. So depending upon that, you will be having good skills. Suppose you are a good speaker. At the end time, company will say that he can market our products in a fantastic way. Who knows? After 7 8 years, you can become a marketing head or marketing in charge for one of the areas, and after 20 25 years you are going to become the marketing head because of only your soft skill. So there are many opportunities. And your IT skills, if your IT skills are damn good and your logic is fantastic, then you will be given the chance in research and development department. If you are very good, then you will be given the chance in the front end also. So all those things you people have to consider and grab the opportunity. So see, different logos are there, then different devices are there. You have to be very, very habitual with all those things. So effective presentation skills. Okay, that I have already people have discussed. Again, I have given you the example of tone, timing, and the example of ear. Okay, see here the effective presentation skills. Now here I have shown all the expressions. Now you see scolding equation, then too much anger, then again too much anger, too much anger. So all those sometimes boss they used to go for this type of things when you do something silly or when you do something non-excusable. So at that time one has to be very keep your his or head very cool. So this is the laughing expression of boss. Again, this is the laughing expression. This is confused expression. This is very simple. Simple means passive. So this is passive expression. Then this is confused time, and this is all scary and angry type of mode. This is happy. So what you have to do is that tone and language in a presentation. Whatever tone you are having, whatever voice modulation you are having when you are scolding, depending upon that, the facial expressions appear on your face. So effective presentation skills. Suppose now you are giving the seminar, and if you are having this type of face, what will happen to the crowd? They will say that there is no feeling, there is no any expression. हा बहुतेक पाठ करून आलाय वाटतं. हे सगळं आपल्याला बदललं पाहिजे. त्यासाठी यू शुड हॅव अ टोन प्रॉपर, यू शुड हॅव लँग्वेज प्रॉपर, यू शुड हॅव व्हॉइस मॉड्युलेशन प्रॉपर when you are going for any presentation, whether it's technical, whether it's non-technical, whether you are giving speech, whether you are going to talk in front of group, whether you are speaking in society at that time. These things are very important. Again, I already have told that the voice modulation is very important. Points to remember, already all those points I have covered in the previous uh, clips. So see, here what I have said, now there are 2 years, language and tones. we people here 66% and we people say 33%. And here the body language. What is that? Here the body language. How do you stand? Whether are you too much erect, are you too much bonding, whether your style is very straight or whether style is whether you have dropped your shoulders, where your movement is very easy, here whether you have twisted your legs, then whether your one toe is up, one toe is down, whether you have your hand together and then twisted your leg. So these type of movements show that what type of personality you are, which type of personality you are. Suppose with the help of this you are giving any lecture, then people will not considering you as a very good person. They will consider you are the casual person. So depending upon your standing movements, depending upon your body movements, you will be considered whether you are a serious personality, whether you are strong personality, whether you are happy personality, whether you are normal personality, or whether you are chaltai type of personality. So how to be there in front of the crowd, that is very important. Then attire means your dress sense. That also comes into the picture. So see, here I have gone for all your feet movements, and here I have gone for all hand movements. The style. So depending upon this style, the body language comes into the picture, and you will be considered as what type of personality. Again, I have written here language and tone. So all those things are very important when you are communication skill, personality, and other things are coming to picture. This is called as the exploration of your personality. What is exploration? Every time you have to go for the change. That is called as the exploration of personality. So all those parameters people have to consider. And I think with this, I will say thank you to each and everybody, because there are so many things to be told. But the point is that many things cannot I can share directly with you. So already my phone number is there, college address is there, and thank you, Sisi. In thank you also, there is a straight thank you like you guys. Is some of them they are understood in a very beautiful way. Some of them they are railing on the question. अरे क्या करायचं सरांनी नीट सांगितलं आता आपण कसं करायचं. एक एक जण इथं प्रश्नातच बसलेले आहेत. अरे आता मला काय काय प्रश्न पडलेले आहेत. हाऊ इट इज टू बी सॉल्व. एक एक जण प्रश्नाच्या खाली उभा राहिलेत. काय करायचं म्हणजे when people go through any type of presentation, any type of study at that time, these things come into the picture. Thank you म्हणजे 30% असे असतील, 20% असे असतील, परत 20% असे असतील, 20% असे असतील. So my dear friends, this is all about our communication skill and interpersonality development, interpersonal skills. So thank you very much for listening me, and I hope we will come again together with one more topic, that is how to achieve the placement in the college campus. So I'm thankful to ABC Card Center, you people who have listened me very carefully, and to all those who have supported me directly and indirectly. Thank you very much.